Y buenos días, razas de todo el mundo. Sean bienvenidos una vez más a la comarca con su servidor UnGnomoMuyEducado, aquí en un especial lleno de sustos, de misterio. Hoy van a ver absolutamente todo. Ya, ahora sí, vamos a empezar con este juego que le tenía muchísimas ganas de jugarlo. Español, gracias.
No podía contado antes, pero me saliste después de un video de Cinematics.
Cierto.
Estaba viendo el de Rain World de él y en reproducción continua me salió un video tuyo y así te conocí.
Es que Cinematics es demasiado genial. Yo le haría colaboración de una. Señor, le vendo a mi gato. No le vendería a mi gato. Mi gato es demasiado hermoso. Bueno, ya, vamos ahora sí a continuar. Y hola, lobo de Venar, ¿cómo estás? Este juego tiene un montón de tintes, montón de cosas, así que ya lo quiero empezar. A ver, espérate. Español. Ah, ¿se puso? Porque le di como 2 clics. Serenity Force. Y tengo entendido que también es de una empresa indie. Advertencia de contenido. Este es un juego de terror y no es para tu proceso. Si quieres consultar lista de advertencias, contiene efectos parpadeantes, no lo vean epilépticos. Si cualquiera de estos efectos supone un riesgo para tu salud, puedes deshabilitarlo en las preferencias del juego. A ninguno de ustedes le afecta, ¿no? Que yo sepa. Cualesquiera que sean los horrores que te encuentres en los oscuros. Me voy a aterrar, siento yo, de alguna manera. Tengo a mi gato de confianza para no asustarme. No hay finales prematuros, tampoco hay decisiones incorrectas, solo diferencias, perspectivas y nuevos comienzos. Esta es una historia de amor. Y sobre todo eso, me llamó mucho la atención porque vi eso en un TikTok. No me spoileé nada, pero vi que decía como mejores juegos indie, no sé qué. Tengo hemorroides, no me afecta, te afecta un montón. Pero no para esto. Pensé que íbamos a jugar Mouthwashing. No, Mouthwashing no. Mouthwashing igual. Estaría fuerte jugar Mouthwashing en directo. Pero no, lo que les iba a decir, no me spoileé nada de esto, no tengo idea de nada de esto. Simplemente en los comentarios que leí, 3 comentarios decía: no le crean al que dice que es un mejor juego de terror, es una historia de amor. Y yo me quedé así de, esto suena como medio psicológico, medio como que va a jugar conmigo, entonces lo quería leer. Lo quería jugar. No me spoilé nada. La primera, tengo entendido que 3 horas dura el juego, así que por eso estamos empezando ya. Si no, hablaré un poquito más. Las historias de amor son historias de terror porque me dan miedo las mujeres. A mí también, lobo, a mí también. Entonces nada, justo por eso también digo, les leo historias medio como que de amor, medio de terror. Esto aplica mucho, me gusta este género, el de amor y terror, no solo eso. Ya, dejo de hablar, vamos a empezar. La primera partida la voy a hacer a mi gusto, ¿va? Pero de ahí voy a buscar tal vez una guía porque sé que hay más finales. Ya vamos a ver conforme continúe, pero... Nueva partida. Chapter 1. El héroe y la princesa.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
No sabía que había voces.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Espérate, me voy a poner tal que ahí para no. Y también, no sé si se habilitará o no el chat. Yo creo que no afecta mucho porque igual lo van a ver. Me voy a venir un poquito más al costado, pero para que lean y yo no tenerles que estar traduciendo. Pero yo creo que ahí está bien. No voy a decir nada, solo mira mi mano. Oh, también lo conozco. No es spoiler. ¡Hola! ¡Y se mueve! ¡Oh! ¿Esto? Historial. Guardado. Configuración. ¿Hola? Lloremos. A ver, te encuentras en camino. Al final de ese camino hay una cabaña y en el sótano de cabañas hay una princesa.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
¿Por qué la tengo que acuchillar? ¿Bajo qué pretexto? Un montón de cosas. A ver. Investigar. ¿El fin del mundo? ¿De qué hablas? O sea, ¿le puedo preguntar al narrador directamente? Si quitas el chat, pierdes el... Ok, va, no lo quito. Investigar. ¿Has pensado que igual solo quiere acabar con el mundo porque está encerrado en un sótano? Hola, esto es muy lógico, ¿no? Pero matar a una princesa es un poco horrible, ¿no? ¿No puedo hacer lo otro? Olvídate, no pienso hacerlo. Y me voy a tomar mi tiempo para decidir. Ojo, ¿no has considerado que igual me parece bien que se acabe el mundo? Investigar. Si lo hago, recibiré algún tipo... Hay un montón de diálogos. Ah, vale, gracias por decirme lo que tengo que hacer. Toma ya, siempre he querido cargarme a un monarca. Viva la revolución. Avanzar hacia la cabeza en silencio, darte la vuelta e irte. No voy Nomo pensando. Me quiero dar la media vuelta e irme. Sé que es poco intuitivo, pero entre que quiero preguntar porque es mi primera run y entre que me quiero largar. Me voy.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Vale, qué pesado. Ir a la cabaña de la muerte de la princesa. Bueno, vale, ir a la cabaña. Sí, claro que es a donde voy. Para nada. Aquí lo único que importa es a dónde no voy. A la cabaña. No voy a la cabaña. La verdad es que no me parece mal que se acabe el mundo. Ansío la llegada de un nuevo amanecer para todos nosotros. Seguir avanzando en silencio por el camino que se aleja de la cabaña.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
What the fuck? Me deja.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Está muy godo eso de responder. Está demasiado godo.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Espérate. Déjame. Estoy cambiando el título. Solo porque no sé cuál es. Voy a poner. No sé cuál es, pero voy a ponerlo. Solo cambié el título. Y no esta vocecilla molesta, no sabe de lo que habla.
That's strange.
Qué extraño.
It looks like this
bueno, lo va a
path
decir él.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can.
Como
still
nos
be
digamos al
saved
narrador,
after all.
creo que se puede. Pero ¿por qué vuelvo aquí? Darte la vuelta otra vez y marcharte otra vez.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
¿Por qué me habla a mí, señor? Que me da igual, empiezo a matar a una... Pues vale, igual sería mejor morirán todos. Es lo que me hacen por dejarme tirar y pedirme que mate a alguien por ellos. O sea, le dejaron tirado. Por más chantaje emocional que me hagas, no pienso aceptar. Y sí, no quiero
Stakes
aceptar.
and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Madurez mis juegos. No quiero
But
matarla.
fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
¡Gatos! ¿Por qué tantos gatos? No quiero matar a
Would
una
you look at
princesa.
that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you
Terríficamente.
to your
Pero no la
fated
quiero matar,
confront-
brother. No me puedo poner, ¿verdad? Tengo que ir a la cabaña, ¿no? Pues nada, así pues me da que voy a ponerme a andar en la dirección opuesta otra vez. De hecho, pienso recorrer un bosque entero si hace falta hasta encontrar una salida. Soy yo, es que
There's
este soy
always
yo.
a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone
siquiera sé
who's
por qué estoy
ever
ahí,
lived,
pero-
as well as for everyone who ever will.
Me
And
voy a
here
dar la
we
vuelta
go.
hasta que amanezca.
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses
¿La
of
cabaña?
familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
¿Hola?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. It's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
¿En verdad? Capítulo 2 de Extraña.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the base, you're here to slay her.
Si no, será el fin del mundo. Creo que estoy teniendo un déjà vu. Un momento, esto ya... Vale, no, esta es la última vez en el mundo, ¿verdad? ¿Qué cojones? Es la princesa. Desgraciado, esta vez no te perdono, yo me conozco tus trucos. Pero si yo había muerto, el mundo entero llegó a su fin. ¿Qué hago aquí? La última vez no estaban todos muertos, no me puedes obligar a ir a la cabaña. Mentir, sí, claro, ahora mismo voy a ver la cabaña. ¿Hola? La última vez estás no me puedes obligar a ir a la cabaña. ¿Qué hago aquí?
I can assure you that you're not dead and that the princess has yet to end the world, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And to answer your question, you're here to slay the princess. And I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
¿Por qué?
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, the world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
¿Cómo por qué? La última vez no estaban aquí esos muros. No me puedes obligar a ir a la cabaña. ¿Hola? Sí, claro, mismo que la cabaña, pero no me puedes obligar.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
¿Hola? Mentir, sí, claro. Voy a dar muerte. Claro que sí, ya lo pillé, voy a la cabaña. ¿Hola? No tengo opción, o sea, me toca ir o ir. Mentir.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Me acuerdo mucho de... ¿cómo se llama? De Miss Little Fortune, de alguna manera.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yo no te creo a ti, tú me estás obligando a matar a alguien, ni siquiera me dices por qué. O bueno, no te pregunté, pero no me dices por qué.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Ir a la cabaña. No quiero ir a la cabaña, brother.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Hay espacio en el suelo. Hay literalmente un espacio estrellado.
An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Qué raro. Un poco. Es prácticamente el mismo espacio, de tal forma que las costuras no están así.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table
gracias.
is a pristine blade.
Pero si yo no quiero hacer esto.
The blade is your implement.
¿Por qué me está obligando?
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nomo me quería suscribir, pero también me pide dinero. Checas eso también.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
Es cierto, o sea, si va a destruir el mundo, ¿por qué yo la tengo que acuchillar?
Have you seen this place?
Pero la voz es la misma. Y no sé si es porque no tuvieron como para contratar a otro que haga la voz. O el mismo héroe tiene esquizofrenia. O es el mismo de alguna manera. O los tres mismos están interceptados en este lío mambo místico. No sé.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so
cierto, todo está todo raro.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Eso pasa cuando pasas el tren.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and how. Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Se están peleando.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours, and quickly.
Y rapidito, si no te importa.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Yo no le creo
What
al
you're seeing
narrador.
here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete
Una
a
misión
very
muy importante.
important
Matar a
task.
una princesa que destruye mundos. Investigar, no has dicho nada del espejo en la pared. Entrar al sótano.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table,
Hay
and
un
the door to
espejo.
the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
¿Por qué me
You
lo
insisting it
niegas?
isn't there just makes me want to look at it.
¿Por qué es un solo así? ¿Qué sentido tiene? Yo también quiero verme en el espejo. Quiero verlo arrebatadamente como que soy. No importa, permanecer en silencio. Acércate al espejo, solo no
Walk up to the
persona.
wall next to the basement door.
Es una
It's a
pared,
wall.
no mucho. ¿Por qué miente?
Isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Limpiar el espejo.
You reach
Hola.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone.
Es una
You know that
garra eso.
taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Entrar al sótano a coger la hoja. No quiero coger la hoja. Entra al sótano.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Furre.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from
Todo se
unidentifiable
ve muy-
materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the the air
No tiene
here has a
sentido.
sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of
Porque no
indiscernible
quiere que se
quality
vea.
that comes from the blending together of every scent.
hay
If the
esto.
princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a
Un favor,
disquieting
pero un favor
collage
de
of
que
tone
mátame,
and
sí, claro, es un
personality
favor.
drags up
¿Dónde?
the
¿De dónde se
stairs.
sacan estos diálogos? O sea, me gusta el diálogo, no me malentiendan, sino que el narrador se fuma algo.
Hi.
Hola.
What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
No, gracias,
Don't
me
be
encanta.
such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall.
Es cierto, levanté un
No
muro.
way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Ir por la escalera abrupta, ir por la del centro, ir por la escalera suave a la derecha. ¿Suave? Abrupta de la izquierda, del centro a la suave. ¿Tiene algún sentido? ¿Vamos por la suave? No, quiero ir por el centro. Vamos por el centro, porque no tengo...
You step onto the center staircase.
No sé, eso sí
Paths wind out
afecta.
around you
Supondría
in
yo
all
que sí, pero
directions,
no sé.
each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on.
Está duro.
You aren't quite sure
Esto
if
es por la
yours is
izquierda,
taking
sí,
you
es
up
duro,
or
pero-
down, but at the very least, you concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting
vas recto,
branches
aunque
that
sea, no te
tempt
vas
you
a
on
perder,
all
¿no?
sides. You wouldn't want, and so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that.
Tal vez
You
hay
lose
claros.
yourself, but no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path.
Sí, según lo que
You
yo
know that
creo.
much.
Tiene más lógica.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Bueno, por el centro no era.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous
No,
march
pregunta
forward
seria, ¿serías una
to a
princesa?
destination long forgotten.
Sí, técnicamente sí, sí soy. Ahora el cursor es un cuervo, ¡cierto! ¡Ah! Creo que tal vez... Está ahí, no sé. Oh, perro, es un cuervo. ¿Por qué es un cuervo?
Consumption and betrayal,
Hola.
skepticism
carne.
and blind devotion, rivalry
pelo.
and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity.
Dios,
At
¿cómo
the
hago
heart
esto?
of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Parecen
Can
huesos.
I help you?
¡Ay, puta! Me sacó de pedo. Espérate.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Una mujer.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings.
Investigar. Lo siento, no me había dado cuenta que estaba aquí. ¿Cómo te llamas? Creo que ha sido raro, como si me hubiera partido y vuelto a juntar. Imagino que estás encerradas por algo. Al parecer es una amenaza por manera de darte muerte. Eso suena muy violento. ¿Tienes idea de lo que me ha
I
pasado?
don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
¿Ah? Lo sé.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details of your... It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done it, whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. Ooh, new plan! Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Que se replique más. Investigar. Ahora eres más. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Princess.
Princesa. Buen nombre.
It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
Imagínense por qué. Al parecer es una amenaza para el mundo. Voy a sacarte de aquí, intentar liberar. No sé qué eres, pero no puedo fiarme de ti. Aquí no me puedo fiar de nada. Dejarla en el sótano. Ir por la hoja. ¿Por qué estas dos se juntan? No sé. ¿Sabes por qué estás en... Ahora eres
There
más?
must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
Se fractura.
I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get
No
more...
la quiero
How
matar.
would we even do that? Where... Could always start by... Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about... Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to... I don't think we're going to be able to... Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions.
Imagino que es por qué. Al parecer es una amenaza para el mundo. No quiero. ¿Por qué
Is
estás
this a
encerrada?
quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember.
De un modo u
Don't
otro
give me
hazlo.
false hope. Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Hola.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
No la quiero matar. Ah, pero el
I
subnáutico.
can't follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole...
Si te dejo salir,
I
¿qué
don't think I
harás?
can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Significa.
I just want to live my life.
Solo quiero vivir mi vida.
I'm not going to dance for you. Besides, you already know what I'm going to do.
Esta está mala.
If you want to put an end to me,
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's
Sí, hay una
infuriating.
mala.
Whose buttons are there for us to press? Who? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree.
Pero si yo no la
There
quiero
must be...
matar.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Es muy cierto igual lo que dice el moderador.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is... Wait, that's not right.
Es imposible.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening collide. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
De repente estás sujetando la hoja de forma simultánea, la usas para cortar las ataduras. Te quedas en lo alto de las escaleras, le das muerte y la abandonas a su suerte.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this...
Está todo al revés.
We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit. No, I don't, because this isn't fun.
Hay una hoja en mi
How are we
mano.
supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapsing on falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Todo va a salir bien. Voy a hacer todo lo que pueda. No tengo claro que se va a arreglar. No, acabas de destruirlo todo. No voy a arreglarte, no voy a hacer nada. Voy a hacer todo lo que pueda. No. ¿Qué hice? De alguna forma la cagué. Espejismo de la elección. Cuando todo es posible, nada lo es. Pero no sabes si le ha dado tiempo a ver tu respuesta. Desaparecido y otra cosa en su lugar.
Where did she go? And there's that mirror again.
¿Por qué está aquí? No sé a dónde se ha ido y no tengo idea de cómo buscarla. Investigar. El narrador ha desaparecido. Creo que debería mirar al espejo.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué dice? ¿Cómo me encanta cuando me juega algo y le gusta también con el sumo? ¿En serio? No, pero sensaciones de su vida. ¿Qué hice?
No. Don't do that.
No sé dónde se ha ido y no tengo idea de cómo buscarla. El narrador ha desaparecido. Acércate al
I'm
espejo.
begging you, don't do this.
Investigar. Nunca antes había dado miedo el espejo.
It's different now. It feels...
¿Definitivo?
I don't know.
Te acercas al espejo. Observar tu reflejo. Reina el silencio cuando avanzas. Han desaparecido, pero el espejo permanece. Ha llegado la hora de ver qué hay. El cuerpo, eres tú. Y es como un bicho, ¿no? Como un peje lagarto. Está solo en un lugar vacío. Todo está en silencio. Ir a la cabaña. Te encuentras en la cabaña. Acercarte a ella. Algo me encuentra en el silencio interno. Me atrae como un frágil receptáculo como regalo. Era un furro, por eso se cubría. Investigar, ¿qué eres? ¿Un frágil receptáculo como un regalo? ¿Eres el fin del mundo? Déjala marchar. ¿Conoces al narrador? Es que tengo tantas preguntas. ¿Eres lo que me ha enviado a dar muerte? ¿Eres tú lo que me ha atrapado aquí? ¿Conoces los mundos? ¿Eres la princesa? ¿Nos conocemos? ¿Y ahora qué? Destruir tu cuerpo. No, quiero investigar todo. ¿Qué eres?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Pues yo sinceramente no soy un peje lagarto. ¿Qué crees que soy?
I think that you are like me.
Críptico.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Un frágil receptáculo. ¿Es este el fin del mundo?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Ah, tiene un punto. Tiene un punto. Un frágil receptáculo como un regalo.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel.
De alguna
the
forma siento que
worlds
saqué el
beyond.
mejor ¿Estoy sacando el mejor final y el peor final al mismo tiempo? O no sé si hay finales. Creo que sí, ¿no?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walk.
Ay, no sé de qué casarse con ella. No sé si...
But it is a shape they cannot hold.
Y esta ahora sí es mi mano. Han tomado una forma que no es distinta a la mía, pero que no pueden mantener.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey,
pero sería un corazón.
But they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Hola. Déjala marchar. ¿Conoces al narrador?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Entonces sí parece que el narrador y yo somos
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Ah, es vacuo. Aquí no viene a buscar. ¿Conoces los mundos más allá de este lugar? ¿Eres la princesa?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Estoy muy feliz. Ahora me siento con los primeros videos que viene a marcado. Ay, Wolf. Seguiré esperando el snoot game vendrá. Tal vez. Pero siempre has sido la princesa, simplemente le estás convirtiendo en parte de ti.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Sí, la estás poseyendo, pa, brother. Déjala marchar. ¿Eres tú lo que me envió a dar muerte a la princesa? ¿Eres tú lo que me ha atrapado aquí?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
¿Conoces los mundos ¿Nos conocemos? Pues sí, dice que sí, pero tú no eres yo. Siento tristeza, añoranza y esperanza cuando te miro.
Hope,
¿Historia de amor, Milac? ¿Conoces los mundos de este lugar? O sea, hay un montón de mundos, por lo visto, pero... Déjala marchar.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
Iba a regresar conmigo.
The moment she arrived
es como
here,
una cosa que es parte de la princesa y a la vez la posee, ¿no?
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Que no duele. ¿Y ahora qué?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant
Así
to
me
reach
dijeron a mí,
them.
no, brother.
There is no exit. But this vessel is a creature of
Puede hacer
perception.
que olvides,
She
pero
can
solo si
make you
crees
forget.
que es capaz de
If only
hacerlo.
bring me more perspectives,
Trae más
so that I
perspectivas
may
para
be
poder
whole.
estar completa. Entonces puede que
perhaps
conozcamos.
then we will
O sea,
know
tengo que
our
jugar
freedom.
muchos finales, supongo yo, para volver a hablar con ella, ¿no? ¿No te da miedo que encuentre una forma de matarte? ¿Cuánto voy a olvidar? ¿Cuántas más partes de ti he de encontrar?
More than
Buena
you
idea.
have found, but less than there are to find.
No me dice, soy infinita.
I am infinite. The rest,
Ok, no me dijo un chorizo. ¿Cuánto voy a olvidar?
everything.
¿No te da miedo que encuentre una forma de matarte?
I have not lived. I am not
O
afraid
sea,
to die.
supongo que tengo que venir aquí, pero con más información. Me han enviado para dar muerte a la princesa y evitar que destruya el mundo. Si te ayudo, lo destruirías
You
tú.
ask of things that cannot be done. To
Transforma. O sea,
destroy
técnicamente
is
sí.
merely to reshape. To
Las
remove.
cosas no mueren, simplemente se transforman, pero esto es un exceso, ¿sabes? Que ahora sí te
How
ayudo.
can I know? I am flickers in something's.
¿Y qué pasa si no permito que me hagas esto?
Then we will be here forever.
Tal y como
as we
estamos
are
ahora,
now.
incompletos, resecos y vacíos. No pienso volver.
If you need time,
Esperar para siempre.
you are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will
Guardarás
you
una
place
caja.
the images of you and I? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern
Hola,
repeating
esto es
itself
demasiado
until it
hermoso.
can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you.
Aguarda en tu lado hasta que estés
I
listo
will
para
be here
volver.
waiting by your side until
¿De
you're
alguna
ready
forma?
to return.
¿Esta no fui yo? ¿Se cerró? La música me recuerda... ¡Hijo de ¡Me cerró el juego! No fue crash, me cerró el juego. ¡Hijos de la madre! Sentí escalofrío. Pues me cerró el juego, brother. El juego mismo se cerró. Me encanta. Esto es mucho como one shot, ¿no? Se está volviendo a cargar. Uf. ¡Ah! Yo nunca me aparto de tu lado. Espera para tratar de evitar tu destino. Brother, me salió un logro. Vale, haz que olvide. No me da otra opción. ¿Saben? También pensé que iba a jugar Doki Doki. Hijos de su madrecita.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Me pide que te diga que la recuerdes.
You won't.
La oscuridad lo inunda todo y mueres. Un corazón rico y vibrante. Llévale la extraña a ella.
You're on a path in the woods.
El verdadero es de príncipe
And
aquí
at
y
the
ya lo
end of
verás con
that
tus
path
propios
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is up you're here to slay her.
¡Cállate el hocico! Nota, puedes omitir los diálogos que ya has visto pulsando Tab en el teclado o R1 en el mando. GG easy. Así se termina el juego, muchacho. Uf. ¿Has pensado? Pero matar a una princesa es un poco horrible, ¿no? No puede hacer lo otro.
Unfortunately, you're the only
Bueno,
one
el
who can
investigar
pull this off. I
parece
don't
que
make
no
the
te...
rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
El investigar parece que no... O sea, que no se salta a las otras imágenes, sino que simplemente investigar. ¿El fin del mundo
I'm
de qué
talking
hablas?
about the end of
Sí, porque
everything
yo no
as we
pregunté
know
nada.
it. No more birds, no more trees.
Sí, no hay nada. Fin del mundo. ¿Cómo va a acabar el mundo de una princesa que se encerrada en un sótano?
Linger on the specifics.
Tienes una tarea que
You have a
completar.
job.
Nada. ¿Tienes alguna prueba que
You're
respalde tu
already
teoría?
on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important
Este juego cuenta
task?
como de terror. Está
Made it
listado
this
como de
far,
terror.
You might as well reach the end of your journey.
Hay muchas mujeres, obviamente. ¿Has pensado que igual solo... Pero ¿por qué matar a una persona un poco
Does
horrible,
it?
no?
Are you a monarchist?
Es monarquista.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is
Aportan
much
algo
better.
valioso a los... Brother, ¿por qué estás en contra de las princesas? ¿No has considerado que igual me parece bien que es que si luego recibo algún tipo de
Yes,
recompensa?
but you'll have to slay.
¿No has considerado que igual me puedes decir cuál es el premio por
It's
completar
a
la tarea?
secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think.
Mira, voy a ir a la cabaña a hablar con ella. Si es tan mala como dices, entonces puede que le dé muerte, pero no te voy a prometer nada hasta que vaya conocido en
Then I
persona.
guess we'll just have to see what happens. But
Ok,
a
entonces va.
word of warning. If you go in
Llegando a la
prepared to
vasija,
hear
lo que
her
tengo que
out,
hacer es,
she could
según lo que
easily
yo
trap
entiendo,
you in her web
negarme,
of lies.
hasta
And the
aparecer
more
en
you
ese
listen to
mundo
her
todo raro de
honeyed
caballas
words,
y bajar
the
por el
harder
centro.
it'll be to pull yourself out.
Tocará volver a ella, supongo yo. Entonces, anótense eso y anótenmelo a mí. Almibarabas más te costará
Then
salir de
each
ella.
and every one of us.
Entonces,
So
todos
sure,
condenados.
go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your
Bueno,
way up
mañana
the
hay chamba,
short
así
path
que
to the
descansen
cabin.
todos, besos en la
You'll
espalda.
find the princess
Besos,
within.
Móvara, cuídate.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's...
Ir a la cabaña. A ver, vamos a bajar a hablar con ella.
The
Aquí ya no está
interior
el
of the
espejo.
cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are
Y aquí no
painted
está
in a
roto.
fine layer
Las cosas
of
ya no
dust.
están rotas.
The blade is your implement.
Entra en el sótano, no voy a coger la hoja. Hablemos con ella.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly
baja
illuminated
tranquilamente.
by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice softly
Hello? Is someone there?
Brother, ¿qué haces?
is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
Se
manipulation.
manipulan con un
You're
hola las
playing a
mujeres.
dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hola, solo quería ver cómo estabas. Vengo a salvarte. Mentir, vengo a salvarte. Oye, creo que seguir bajando las escaleras.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what need. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her. She's beautiful.
Aww.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Espera, hablemos un poco antes.
Okay.
A ver. ¡Ay, qué linda! ¿Cómo te llamas? No sé nada sobre ti, pero imagino que estás aquí encerrado por algo, ¿no? Si es tanto que no ves a nadie que ha estado comiendo y bebiendo. Eƞebɑ de muerte. Se supone que vas a... ¿Qué harás si te dejo salir? Mantener encerrada. Lo siento, pero es un... No puedo fiar de ti. No. Empecemos por algo básico. ¿Cómo te llamas, querida?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if you...
Is Princess her name or her title?
¿Tú te llamas princesa?
Like I said, you can call me Princess.
No me sé el nombre.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she...
¿Qué has estado comiendo y bebiendo?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree.
Es totalmente irrelevante.
Actually, what has she been eating?
Eƞebɑ de muerte. ¿Qué harás si te dejo salir?
The princess hesitates
Es que estoy
before
tratando
responding.
de...
She doesn't know. She's been down here too. She knows what she'd do.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer?
La verdad.
Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
No me puedo creer que te hayan tenido encerrada en estas condiciones. Voy a sacarte aquí. No hagas que me arrepienta. Ay, no hagas que me arrepienta.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge... No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding. They're large and heavy. Far too solid for you to even imagine.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for...
¿Se te ocurre? Voy a mirar arriba. Tal vez dejaron... ¿Se te ocurre alguna otra
Maybe
cosa?
there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always...
She offers the suggestion with almost complete... If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about... You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top... Is someone else here?
Investigar. Déjame salir. Intentar abrir la puerta.
You try the door, but it... Your
Déjame salir.
shouts and plead. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the time...
Me encerró el
Make your way to the
narrador.
bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess
Me
you're
encerró el narrador.
I heard
Hijo
the
de
door
tu madre.
slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the...
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here
She
together.
barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth,
Perro.
her teeth tearing through her limb with a determination as she rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind you. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its... Or we could use it to free. You won't like what... Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her. to
Ya
this
tenía hambre,
place.
debes entenderlo.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp,
Ah.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone. Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a No, she did. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood from... How is she still smiling after
Estoy perturbada
everything?
ahorita.
It's like she isn't even bothered by what...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't... As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
Hey!
your body... Wait, this isn't fair. You can't watch me.
Watch me.
What are
Brother. No tengo opciones.
Okay, there's no going back now. You bring the blade down to strike at the
Pero
princess's
yo no
heart.
quise.
But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you. But if I have to kill you, then I'll...
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew. You collapse to the floor. Your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape. It can't just end. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Decía avísale. ¿Dónde? ¿Decía? La bruja.
You're on a path
No
in the
puede
woods.
ser.
And you're here. I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. If he doesn't remember what... Brilliant. We need... You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a... Did I...
Voz del oporto, esta es otra. He dicho que no soy posible de él, ha sido un lapsus. Tengo la mente un pelín espesa, pero quería decir que deberíamos ir a la cabaña y dar muerte de ella si no nos podemos fiar. Así que vamos al lío. Y que yo, ¿para qué iba a hacerte caso? ¿Para qué iba a molestarme en hacer
Those are
nada?
two very different questions,
nuestra
but
última
fine.
parte.
I'll indulge you
Antes de
if that's
morir,
what it
ahora
takes
sí
to
digo
get you
que-
moving.
Puta. Yo no
Let's
lo
say
leí.
for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me. You died last time, which probably only happened when you were just weighing our... I can if you failed, and I believe you're... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
Claro, la prisa nos mató.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of if it's the latter, what do you think happened? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? That's a very good point. This princess character, you're laying it on a little thick. Laying it on a little thick. What matters
Mi mamá sí
is
se
that
le
almost
parece que
everyone
sí,
seems to be
claro.
on the same page.
Brother,
So whenever you-
brother, vamos. Vamos a la cabaña.
A warning. Before she will lie, don't
Sí. Tranquilo, creo que esta lección ya nos confía en nosotros. Vamos a completar la tarea. La voz del oportunista. ¿Del oportunista? ¿Cómo oportunista?
The interior
tú
of the
estás
cabin is
retorcido.
a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just... The blade is your... That's because there is...
No hay ningún
there's
espejo.
a
Otra
set-
vez no hay espejo.
You walk up this... You reach
Otra vez
for...
no
Well, at
se
least
ve.
we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work. You take the blade... Well, if we... That's not... Very different.
¿Sí, no?
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop
Es
that
otra.
ridiculous... So focus...
¡Es otra! Acabo de revisar que tanto se pasa. No sé si tanto, Johnny.
The door to the basement, the weak starlight from the cabin
Dios.
windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated. Her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on.
Yo no soy
But you
repugnante.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps come.
See? She knows us, maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She seems friendly enough.
Mugrosa tu abuela.
Can't. Unless you slay her. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes to do you want to hear what everyone has to... You need to stop lingering. Your task... Fine. You're the boss.
You're the boss.
Thank you. You descend. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the fire.
And there
está.
you are,
A ver.
one hand tucked away behind your back.
That's no fair.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like she already knows you. That's
Es que
pretty
es cierto,
sharp.
la
Call it
conocemos.
Well, you... So, you really... No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not
Pero
a
el
part
tema
of
llevarte
it.
la cosa es claro
You
que es
fought us
cierto.
on it back. That was when the only... I'm just glad we could put... Is it or behind? Just focus on the task at hand.
Me da
I
igual
don't
que ya
care
hayas
if
estado
you've been
aquí.
here before, and
Me
I don't
gustaría que
care
lo
if you
tomaras
think...
en
Let's
serio.
chatter. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things...
Tal vez solo vas a
Well,
dificultar más las
I seem to
cosas.
remember you having a...
Investigar, siento lo de la última vez. A ver, cometí un error, no nos pasa todo esto. Sí te maté, perdón. No te preocupes, la hoja no es para ti. Bueno, no es para matarte, aunque tenemos que sacarte de alguna forma, ¿no? Me da la sensación de que la última vez morí yo, no tú. Si hay alguien que no es de fiar, eres tú. Lo sé, la última vez se puso fea la cosa, pero creo que está pasando algo que nos supera a los dos deberes de la. No te detuvo. ¿Por qué tengo la sensación antes de que si te vio salir de aquí vas a apuñalarme? No quiero hacerte daño, pero está claro que aquí hay una falta de confianza. Toma esto como gesto, le da la hoja. Dejarla en el sótano. Cara sobre la mesa. No me hizo ninguna gracia como me trató y creo que por eso es un peligro del mundo. Dar la muerte a la princesa. No quiero.
You can't be... Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just... As do I. You abstain.
Si se la damos, vamos a matar a todos. Esto no es una democracia. Vamos a dar la hoja. Sí, mejor no. No hacerlo. Darle la
You're
hoja.
going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
Cállate los hocico, le
He
quiero
tossed
dar
the
la
blade
hoja.
at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the
Come
dirt
on.
floor, and the chains fall from... She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though.
No puede ser.
Promise you that.
Sino que me va
She
a
creeps
cortar en
forward,
pedacitos.
taking one cautious step at a time.
Tal vez.
What do you think happens now?
No sé. La decisión es tuya, por este dado la hoja. La última vez elegí yo y me arrepiento. Esta vez te toca elegir a ti. Sano, sano. Los dos tenemos miedo y estamos dolidos. Ninguno hace nada para cambiar las situaciones porque nos quedamos matando el uno al otro eternamente. Es lo que quieres porque yo no. Estamos por encima de estas cosas. Eres preciosa. Quiero salvarte, de verdad. Y aunque es la última forma de conseguirlo, si te pareces a alguien que yo, me haces permanecer en silencio. Que las dos de arriba, esta vez te toca elegir.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt. It's not
And then she buries the blade. What? No, I told you. Glee dances
Está medio
across
claro,
her
pero no
face as you
importa.
fall to the ground.
Creo que está feliz.
I did it. I got
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Ah, pobrecita,
But you
se
don't
dio
have the
cuenta.
strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Me encanta y el mueres. Capítulo 3, la espina. Gambito de otra vida, entrega tu poder a un personaje sospechoso.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ah, esto
She
está
stabbed
diferente.
us. She actually
Voz del
stabbed us.
ofendido. Te apuñalé de
Of course
verdad.
she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted it. But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to
Sí,
do
yo
that.
también
The
pensé que
whole
no.
point of
Pero me
giving
ciclo de
her the
Valencia,
blade was
pero
to
no
break...
te tomas.
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us though, right? Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change.
Esto
You
está
know,
chistosísimo.
maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll... Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently done... Twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
Gracias
Then I'll spare
por
you the little
saltarte la intro.
introduction I had planned.
Estoy amando el
You
día.
already know
Solo me
about the
hubiese
princess,
encantado
and
tener.
clearly you already
Es
know
que es
that she's
Halloween.
dangerous.
Ñomo, ¿has
So don't muck this up.
probado el
It's bad enough that this isn't your first
y
time
el Yo
through.
Finding. Cállese el hocico. Este está lugar, este está
Wonderful.
distinto.
If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which someone's in the know. I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be.
No le hagas caso,
Don't
no la
listen to
liberes
her.
bajo ningún
Definitely
circunstancia,
don't
no
free.
pienses en ella siquiera. Pero a ver qué nos dice cuando llegamos a la cabaña. Vamos a liberarla. Espero que no creas que la voy a liberar después de cambiar la corazón. Quedé en la cabaña. ¿Qué pasa si nos vamos sin más? No, esto ya lo intentamos. Sí que te estás tomando en caldo el asunto del bucle. Pase lo que pase ahora, que la respuesta que los ganas están en la cabaña. Debemos llegar en fin del asunto de la cabaña. Vamos a liberarla.
Please. I'm with him. If our previous encounters have taught us anything, it's that let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out. Just stop sitting on the fence, and I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us
Perdido la
killed last
partida.
time. I wanted to stab. What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more so you knew, theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first.
No creo. O tal
Right.
vez.
Not
como
even
un
he really seems to
twist.
get what's
No
going
creo.
on. If the guy who goes around acting like he knows all the rules doesn't even know how, then we can all... It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to... I need to stop talking.
Pensar en cosas bonitas. Estoy harto. Me largo. No puedo. Ir a la cabaña.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the
espinas.
cabin. I don't know if I'd say... You talking about me? Ignore him, he's just talking.
Es que se están peleando y no me interesa mucho el diálogo de la pelea.
The
Quiero ver que...
interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all
rosas.
anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... We gave it to her last time.
Oh, se quedó con la
She
hoja.
can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if, let me guess, you want to get... Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with... I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the... Of course we don't get to make a choice about the...
¿Cómo vamos a bajar el sótano? Yo los
You're
espejos.
right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere, but there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle here. Seems like whatever we do, he's always going. He's either a liar, or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one
No,
of
¿me voy a
those.
preparar mate? ¿Me dejas? No, sí te dejo.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and
¿Cómo
there
el
isn't a door
narrador
to
no
the
ve
basement.
espejos?
The
¿Quién
entrance is
carajos
more
es
of
el
a
narrador? Yo creo que el narrador es el
burned-out
malo.
frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room.
Acercarte al espejo.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin. It went away when we touched it last time. Not that this place always follows the same rule.
Es cierto.
Reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought that figures? Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't
El
it?
espejo puede ser una especie de metáfora capaz.
That's where everything tends to be.
Porque
Let's
no
just
se me
put on a bit-
ocurre. ¿Qué más?
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the stairs to
Ay,
the
son
basement are covered in
espinas.
a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels
Ceniza y
warm, as if the
espinas.
fires that ruined this place
No
had
sé
only
qué es
recently
esto.
been extinguished. Yet their spines point courteously down
O
towards
sea,
the basement,
todas van al
so
sótano,
you're able
pero...
to brush past their jagged points with ease. I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically
No,
said as
ni
much.
plátano, no
Yet you
fruto
still
que-
want
no,
us to
qué
keep
pena.
going.
A nosotros nos trajeron guineo, o sea, plátano, pero muy verde.
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me... I don't know why you let me do that.
Mi, ¿qué
I don't-
quieres de mí? Quiero ya le ofrece salir de aquí permanentemente. Yo no sé lo que quiero en ningún momento. Quiero liberarte, de verdad. Solo quiero hablar en serio.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come...
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plenty. You step out into
Oh,
what was once a
pobrecita.
vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Ninguna. Si he venido a reírme, ¿qué crees que... No he venido a reírme, sino a liberarte, si me lo permites. Puedo liberarte, pero... intentar coger la hoja. Esta es una prisión que tú misma has creado. Supongo que no tengo nada más que decirte. Vale, si vas a ver si me marcho, creo que... No. No he venido sino a liberarte, si me lo permites.
I want to trust you.
Estaba cubierta de arañazos, pobrecita.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping
No,
yourself?
eres la única que anhela ser libre. Yo estoy igual de atrapado que tú. Creo que hay alguna forma que pueda hacerte que... Yo estoy igual de atrapado.
The princess clutches the blade closer.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between
Has hecho
us.
mucho
Her
daño.
eyes dart away from yours for
And I've also hurt you.
¿Hay alguna forma que pueda hacerte cambiar de opinión?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he
Es
is.
cierto.
It does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If we're not making things worse, I think...
Entonces quizás no se puede decir nada, ya solo importan las acciones. Ya voy a intentar coger la hoja. Estás en una prisión que tú mismo has creado. Yo rompí nuestros siglos. Si quieres seguir rogándote en él, pronto yo. No, supongo que no tengo nada más que decirte. Vale, no. Entonces quizás no me puede decir nada, ya solo importan las acciones.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling for a moment. She clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort, but then the tension fades. Her grip finds you carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at you. I'll be damned! It feels like it's been so long since we've held real... We free her, obviously. I think you're right, she's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides... Hear me out. That sounds like a splendid idea.
Podemos dar la muerte, no. Chucherías.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time. It's two against two. You don't care. And why shouldn't he care? Because he's clearly not one. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Liberarla. Solo quiero mi hoja.
Yes. What a good... Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this, even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut. See? We're all friends here.
No puede ser.
Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her. Is that really all you've got? Threatening us with an axe. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that.
Es que no la quiero matar, brother.
Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't...
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Pues que es que con todo mi ser la gente que nos ha metido aquí. En parte.
Me too.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more... We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of... I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Adentrarse en las espinas. Adentrarse, ¿no?
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they...
Ceden. Ah!
Yield.
Nice!
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, it feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin. We've already made our decision.
Finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally cut.
Hands clasped, two of you open the door and step out into a new day.
Malditos asesinos
irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
No, otra vez. Otra vez. Qué linda está la princesa. Yo sí la limpiaba. Yo también. No tienes oportunidad de contestar ni nunca la tendrás. Es hora de irse, lo recuerdo.
And there's that mirror.
¿Por qué está aquí? ¿Por qué ahora? Pero no, pues creo que tienes miedo. Se fue para ti, pero no va a pasar nada. Confía en mí. Ya no está aquí. Tú siempre te asustas.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now, it's going to do something. If they think it's bad. Okay, so finally.
Todo va a salir bien. Vanending, no creo que sea Vanending, ¿no? O sea, Vanending porque se la robaron, pero... Reina el silencio cuando avanzas. Han vuelto a irse. El espejo siempre los echa, pero necesitas ver que hay en él. El hinchado. Has crecido. Hola, he crecido. ¿Cómo crecí? Una vez más te vuelves el silencio eterno. Era la cabaña. Hola. Ahora tienes una voz, ¿no? Ah, la
The
del
green
espejo.
lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
Soy más de lo que era
I
antes.
am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
¿Cuánto más? ¿Eres el mismo ser que eras antes? ¿Cuánto has
Is a
cambiado?
child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
La gente
I
será
am
así.
different, but I am the same.
No puedes darme una respuesta
I'm
graciosa.
sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully. The vessels you choose to bring
I
me
can fix
carry
it.
far
Mejor
more
que no lo haga.
meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
¿Qué sientes al cambiar así?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches
encanta
to new
cómo-
corners. There are
Ven a ver un
contradictions,
chiquito.
conflicts in my nature, and they are familiar. It feels correct. This is what.
¿Sabes qué quieres hacer cuando esto
With
termine?
every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Fíjate, no por y sin stream de Twitch. ¿Por qué? ¿Sabes qué? Cuando todo esto acabe, cuando estés completa, voy a matarte. No, no. Cuando regreso, es como si un muro invisible me atrapara. ¿Por qué no puedo hacer las cosas que ya he hecho antes?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen.
Ay, tú siempre
And to
no sabía igual,
perspectives I have
pero
already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths that
tú has sido la que mejor me ha tratado desde que llegué aquí. Gracias.
why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Gracias. ¿Qué quieres que te traiga la próxima vez?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new
¿Qué opinas sobre este
secrets.
receptáculo?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Ya no estás sola. Así que no tienes ninguna preferencia en cuanto a cómo quieres cambiar o crecer.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish
O
to
sea,
grow, for I have
verán,
yet to feel them.
Creo yo,
It is you
receptáculo en
who
blanco
guides
se
me
le llenó
down a
solo de
thin trail
cosas
of
malas.
perspective and memory.
Supongo que se hará mala cuando salga, ¿no? No quiero hacerte daño, pero cuantas más veces veo, más siento que las cosas se van a poner peor.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom.
No
They are
exactamente, me
only
encanta que Johnny creo que
thoughts
sí
and
sabe.
perspectives. They aren't the wounds they've suffered carved texture around my heart. I would be alone and without
Debe
sensation.
recordatorio de lo que podemos quitar o
I
no
could not feel the
cocinando.
joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
¿Por qué son malos conmigo? ¿Por qué son malos conmigo? No sentiría de tenerte a mi lado, pues no conocería tu ausencia. ¿Mm? ¿Sabes cuándo? ¿Cuántos restos más tengo que traerte? Estoy listo para regresar, atacar a la entidad, destruir tu cuerpo. ¿Destruir tu cuerpo? O sea, matarme a mí mismo.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My
Debo tener más
body will have
perspectiva.
your rest in due time.
Destruir tu cuerpo. Haces tu voluntad para vivir en tu vida, pero cuando se hunden en el espacio en el que debes estar seguro, no sientes absolutamente nada. Una de las muchas manos frente a ti se adelanta y te toca la cara con suavidad.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Ah, un poquito hija de puta. Estoy listo para regresar.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time. We will meet again.
Nos volveremos a ver. Recuerda que hice un canje de 100k de puntos. Que no me toque porque arranco enseguida. No puede ser. Un corazón cauto. Llévale la espina a ella. O sea, ella es ella.
You're on a path.
A
You're
ver,
here to
brother.
slay.
Brother, no me importa.
While I appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against, nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is...
¿Verdad? Ni siquiera sé si debería guardar, pero por si acaso.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking causality, it's no use
Señor,
unless...
quiero volver con ella. ¿No puede ser lo otro?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who
Las mujeres que
can
te
pull this
tratan, que te
off.
utilizan y solo quieres volver con ella. No puede ser.
Yes, of course I mean...
Si la
You
liberas
make your way
pero
up
no
the
es
short
ella
path
quien
to
lo
the cabin.
destruye.
We're not
Me
going to go
será el
through
narrador,
this,
me
right?
imagino.
Ignore him. He doesn't...
Mira la cabaña.
The interior of the blade. You take the blade.
Y voy armada.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
Oh, pero salió la
She
mala.
sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs. She's so... Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
¿Cómo? ¿Qué va por...? Aún no lo he decidido.
You step forward. Your grip on the blade.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you... So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate... The blade tumbles out of your trembling hand.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your better judgment, you step... We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Me estás tirando los ojos.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people...
Don't just tell her that.
No le digas eso.
That's cute. Do you believe that? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly
Me
so
han dicho...
dangerous?
Esperaba que me lo dijeras tú.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on, whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world.
Pero esta
But
es la
that
mala.
doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation and...
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do... But you don't really know me, do you?
She's right about one thing.
Es cierto.
Like I said, it's all about trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything. You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can always put that...
Her sharp eye. She isn't suggesting what she is.
Too long.
Again, she
Demasiado. ¿Cómo te llamas?
She
Tampoco sabe.
hesitates before
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Oh, have you decided...
you know. That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky.
Dejarla ahí me
Don't
parece
do
igual un
One
poco...
way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret.
You have
parece
to
mala.
make a choice. I know you think this is it's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we...
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You'll be the death of all of us, but fine.
Dice, es que nos maten a todos, me da cosa.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once... Okay. You settle in against the far wall. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead...
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me in? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently opens the door, you do...
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece. You don't know the kind of enemy...
It doesn't sound like... No.
Así estás actuando, no tienes nada consciente, ni siquiera es princesa, eres un monstruo. Ignorarle,
just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will... You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can, and you jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess... It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves.
No quiero,
First
señora,
your toes
señora,
go
váyase.
numb. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
So helpless. I can take my...
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have...
Your lungs stop drawing in.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end.
It can't be. This can't... I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
Y mueres.
And you...
La pesadilla.
You're on a path. You're
Hola,
here.
pero...
A terrible... If he doesn't remember... Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear... Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get...
Estoy bastante convencido de que todo se acaba de pasar. Ir a la cabaña. La voz del paranoico, brother.
A warning. She will... I don't think... It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Voz del paranoico. Vamos a la cabaña, brother. Yo quiero. ¿Y a qué hora la matas? Hasta el momento solo me han matado de formas horribles.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here, like... It's just an empty... She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eye? I'm going to need all of you to... So deep breath... You reach down and pick the... Good. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off. Those are the words. You walk up to the wall. What are you talking about? You reach forward. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in dark. More eyes, too. You never... The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for. Her cruel and playful voice
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
No sé si será o no la misma. Señor, no quiero ir. ¿Es muy difícil lanzar un cuchillo? Voy a hablar con ella. Voy a matarle y ya, según Don Narrador, soy capaz de hacerlo. Yo no creo. Dejarte caer al vacío en vez de entre un peldaño u otro. Bajemos así, pa, de golpe.
Attempts to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by...
Lo intenté. Me picaba la curiosidad.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have... You make your way to the bottom of the... As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
Izquierda y derecha.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this... No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it's... Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just mad. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things...
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter.
Te voy a encontrar, bro. No me digas eso. No hacer nada. Me va a encontrar.
Decide it's best to...
There you are.
Brother.
I told you I was going to...
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it.
And you brought your little knife with you again.
There has to be a way out of this. What did you do?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Pero si está medio loca, ¿no?
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part... Heart. Lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience stops once more. As you're... Okay, whatever you were doing, please just stop. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you want... You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Me parece a mí.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Your weapon is still in your hands.
¿Por qué no me rematas de una vez?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your
Heart, lungs. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. Shit. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. You're back. Lungs.
one moment, and then you're gone. Ah. And
she pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
¿Qué pasó después de que mataras la última
I
vez?
tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body. Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count.
Ah, o sea, solo puedes escapar con él.
I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Quiero marcharme. ¿Por qué me has amenazado en la escalera? ¿Por qué no has probado a ser amable
I am
conmigo?
being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. You seem miserable.
No puedo dejarte sin más y dejas lo que cada uno lo suya. Eres una lunita. Si hemos de colaborar, al menos podrías parar de hacer que me dejen de funcionar.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Eres un... ¿Y si te mato y nos damos cuentos? ¿Y si me niego a dejarte salir, qué ocurre entonces? No pienso hacerlo, no voy a ayudarte a escapar ni a tratar de matarte. Así que tú verás. Venga, salgamos de aquí. Vale, tú ganas, te dejaré ir. Correr. Dar la muerte a la princesa. No la voy a matar ni cagando. Fíjate. No voy a ayudarte a escapar ni tratar de matarte.
Are you serious? Nobody's happy here, but...
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out!
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again.
Ella con razón no se acuerda de lo que le pasa si está en ese jaleo.
It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out!
No. What's happening?
Let me out!
This is all too much. You can't keep going.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll
Creo
see
que
you
te he roto.
soon. You'll know.
Tu cuerpo está muerto, pero tú aún vives. Un monolito de miedo. Comprueba que oculta tras la máscara. Hola. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that?
El voz de paranoico.
Princess, I think.
Voz del derrotado.
It's all so fuzzy. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I guess. It feels... We have to let her... No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. Slay, we decided... Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for... No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think. We're supposed to
Voz del apático. Sube que debemos mantener impasibles. ¿Cuántas veces tengo que decirle que no te dejes guiar por el corazón?
We can't be unfeeling.
Voz del perseguido. ¿Cuántas voces tiene? Debemos mantenernos imparables. Sobre todo con el miedo impregnándolo
There's
todo.
nothing for us to do. We've
Voz del
already
objetor
tried
volvió.
everything. We love
Voz del
her.
galán.
So we have to set her free. Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
Brother, ¿cuántos hay?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Uf, me parece que todos están mal. Una buena pregunta. ¿Cuántas veces habéis estado aquí?
Many. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels... It doesn't matter. Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be... It won't. It will be for us. You're part of everything. If things aren't... There's no difference between fine and not
No, estás mal. Pero si eso no te ves ni cabeza aparte de esta. Yo solo recuerdo estas dos ocasiones, aunque algunos de vosotros ni recuerdo haber estado aquí en otras veces. Yo estaba presente. Tomó otro.
What does here even mean if you really... Shut up. You were here. Every single... You did your best, really. There's just a... And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it. Right where she's always belonged.
Esa no la conseguimos, que yo sepa.
What? I've tried to keep them numb. But they're all...
¿Y si nos vamos a la cabaña? ¿Tú te acuerdas el sentido de lo que dice? Me siento como desilvanado. No sé si voy a ser capaz, no sé si voy a poder darle muerte. Ir a la cabaña. Vamos a la cabaña.
Slowly make your way through the umbral forest.
No creo que pueda hacer más.
You do make it to the cabin.
Dijo que
Or
era raid
rather,
porque
you
yo no
make it
soy
to the
una
place
voz.
a cabin
Soy el
should have
cuerpo
been.
físico, Yuyis.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always a... Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always... And he always makes it go. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thought. She's still here. Buried deep in... Just walk up the hill.
¿Qué tiene de malo darles la coba? Y si eso los ayuda y si necesitan que alguien los escuche.
They've been heard too much. Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag... Or you could just give up.
Acercarte al espejo, dice.
Walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bow of the cabin. You've got to clean the mirror. Smash. She's on the other side, and we have to let her... It's the only way we can just go around it. Just do something. Proceed. Proceed to where? That's a new one. Of course it'll work. It already has worked. We're one step. The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin.
Sí, está todo roto.
A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. The only object of note is a pristine... The blade is your implement. Take it.
Tienes que coger la hoja. Eso no va a avanzar. Todo lo demás ya lo hemos intentado. Tienes que coger la hoja. Pero no le... ¿Por qué me obliga a matarla?
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, you lean over the hole and deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It's her. She's watching us.
You really are a coward.
Gracias.
With every word she speaks, the print
When I said that way back,
closer
I was having some fun. And I guess I went
and closer
not to live with you forever.
and closer.
But forever is so long. Except for me, I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it. But what's left is for you to take my will. And it'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spread a witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power.
Do something. Do.
Coger la mano y liberarla. Dice, no eres más que un objeto, una herramienta. Antaño fuiste algo más, aunque eso es... Pero ese algo eres tú realmente, acaso no hay ningún otro final posible. Coger la mano y liberarla.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Te odio, gracias.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance...
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
La princesa exhausta se viene abajo.
Why is it so cold?
Feliz Halloween, gracias. Trix, feliz Halloween. No puede ser. Es que claro, le iba a volver a esa cosa, entonces no... Me encanta mi resistencia a matarla. No te oportunidad de contestar. Ni nunca la tendrás. Si ahora se lo
She's
recuerdo.
gone. Yeah. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be with. Maybe it won't be gone. Doesn't seem like there's much. Finally. Oh, you. What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves. Yeah. Seems we've got a majority.
Tantas rutas, al final todas llevan el mismo final. Sí. Sus secretos se mantienen sus misterios sin
Something
resolver.
tells me that this is the end of the line. It feels the fears. I'm done fighting. My heart feels
Venga,
quiet.
Nomo deja de leer. ¿Por qué? Ah, Nomo deja leer, perdón.
The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you.
El voz de la pata.
I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep. I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Todos se están despidiendo. Observar por reflejo. Reina el silencio cuando avanzas. Advertencia, el espejo siempre nos echa, pero necesitas ver qué hay en él. El descompuesto, te has deteriorado. Qué guacala, ¿no? Una vez más te encuentras en silencio interno. ¿Me odiará?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Ah, dice, la princesa no destruye el mundo. Lo que has creado, sí, si le das muchas princesas malas. Al menos eso creo yo también.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
No puede ser una contradicción cuando no existen. ¿Cómo puede soportarse una contradicción? No importa cuántas veces vuelva, uno de nosotros siempre acaba haciendo daño al otro. ¿Eso no te cambia? ¿No te hace ser peor? ¿Qué opinas de este receptáculo?
This one is awaiting Maul, an inevitable destination where all roads end. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
¿Sabes que cuando todo esto acaba voy a matar? No, ¿por qué? ¿Sabes qué les ocurre a los mundos que dejamos atrás?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. Perhaps this will change when as easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of
¿Qué
you
huela
that
tanto
do not
video
fit.
para la Csmαrcα?
Even
Va a
if
ser
you
un
have chosen
videísimo
to
para la
ignore the
Csmαrcα.
brilliant contours of
Puede
her
decir que
soul.
no hay que matar a nadie.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor
no todo parece muy lejano, pues eso es a ti me guarda rencor. La verdad es que no. Es que es eso, no te guarda
It
rencor.
does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of the...
No puede ser, los que no existen.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can I am everything that you have...
¿Sabes qué? ¿Ya has pensado en lo que querrás hacer cuando terminemos?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I
Ah,
did,
qué linda.
I would never dare
Aunque
to
las
tarnish our
tuviera, no me atrevería a
relationship by
mancillar
assuming myself above
nuestra
you.
relación al considerarme por encima de ti. Eso está muy lindo.
We will know when we near our destination.
Estoy listo para regresar.
I will be here when it is time for us to
¿Cómo que
meet
no? Si le
again.
estás alimentando tu maldad, será maldad. Tienes que matar las malas, dar las buenas. Por eso que malas. No sé si tendré que matarlas, sino solo como dárselas. Un corazón sabio, llévale el momento de la claridad
You're on a
a
path
ella.
in the
Creo que
woods.
sí a ella.
You're here. You make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
Voy a bajar sin nada igual. Veamos que...
The interior of the blade.
Porque así creo que no aparecerá mala.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice
Hello?
is, don't let it...
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down. I am begging you.
Hi.
No la libero.
Thank you.
You're making a... No. You're doing the... Walk up to the chains. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhat doubtful.
Okay. I'll be here.
You attempt to make someone else...
No puedo,
You
está
make your
cerrado.
easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
Tengo entendido.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these chains.
She barely hesitates
Claro,
as she
mira,
rips
va a
the
pasar
blade,
esto.
or you won't.
Pero ¿por qué?
Fine. Against you cut
Va a ser
the blade
horrible,
is
pero
sharp,
me dijeron que
and
le
it took
podía
her limb.
avisar.
She didn't. No.
Entonces déjame ver si le puedo
She
avisar.
smiled. How is she still...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No. As the princess... Wait. Watch me.
Watch me, me encanta el watch me. Dar muerte, dar muerte, dar muerte, avisarla. No me había dado cuenta que estaba el avisarla.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Generalmente no sé si tengo debilidad por ella. Tal parece que la entidad asimila a la princesa de cada ruta y dependiendo de la princesa que asume su personal cambia. Es una teoría. Después de toda una ruta se mostraba pacífica y luego resultó ser mala. Claro, medio raro, ¿no?
The body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall. Stop it! Stop trying to...
Resistirte.
The blade! Move the... As your body remains frozen in...
We both know this.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from you.
I'm sorry. I'll try to...
She plunges it into your chest.
Claro.
Oh no!
Stay strong. We can tough... For her sake.
Por ella.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again.
I'm sorry.
Pobrecita.
She doesn't know how to
Igual
use
del
it,
pobre él
does she?
también, pero... Pobrecita.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. Won't be long before you bleed.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out. It can't just end like that. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, everything goes dark. And you die.
Bien. La damisela.
You're here.
Ir a la cabaña. Ya me conozco tus trucos. No, ir a la cabaña. No voy a hablar con él, o sea.
She will lie. If only... Excuse
¡Ah,
me?
no! Se me pasó.
Forget he said anything.
Espérate. Si supieras todo lo que nos hiciste, bellaco.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last
Esta
time.
es la voz del
He was
galán, no
trying
lo
to
habíamos
keep us
sacado.
apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Or love, que me encanta. Ese es el
Last
galán, me entiende, el
What
galán
are
me
you
entiende.
talking about? I think he
Yo
tries to
me
hear the sound
hubiera
of
ido
his
por
own
esa
voice.
ruta la segunda vez.
Let's try to ignore him.
Pues tratemos de ignorarlo, brother.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
Ir a la cabaña no puede ser como le llama la voz del galán. Bellaco. No es honguito, ¿me entiende? La mejor palabra.
The interior of the
Hola, es un
cabin is
castillo.
clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine. The blade is your implement.
Supongo que igual, como
Walk
siempre,
up
no me
when
va a
you
dejar. Pero...
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a... And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Yo voy sin la hoja, sí. Easy.
The door to the basement
Hola,
creaks
demasiado
open,
castillesco,
revealing
¿no?
an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, a soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Her voice! It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay,
Yo también,
I'm with
Galán,
you
yo
that we
también.
should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
No,
We
cállate.
don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
Luego el
Just
galán
remember
y
that her
yo contra el
charms
mundo
are
soy.
all
Y
part of the
Castillo de la princesa,
manipulation.
literalmente.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with My love! We're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul
Cervical.
imprisonment. You know she can't hear. She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
My spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
No puedes creer.
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Lo que escuchó es que
And
somos
she called us a
apuestas.
hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Villain.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Stained by
And
cruelty. Me
you've died
encanta.
before. So an entire world has been
Alguien-
damned
Blanco,
to
¿cómo
oblivion.
estás?
I
No,
really
no,
hoped
no,
I'd be the
no,
first, but
mucho.
what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance. We
no le voy a
damned
matar.
a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Saltando un mundo en mundo para
Especially
siempre.
not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
El narrador por fin nos
This is
explica algo.
horrible.
La última vez me mataste, me lo... ¿Por qué lo hiciste? No tengo un cuchillo. ¿Qué pasó después de que yo muriera?
You died, and now we're talking.
Pues moriste, lo estamos hablando. Pero antes de que empezara el mundo se había acabado, habías destruido el mundo. Lamento mucho lo ocurrido en mi última vez. Apoyé el narrador que me había enviado a Maroto de forma
If another
injusta.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that.
She took that in stride. To a surprise, that's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, or
No se había acabado, habías rescatar a la princesa.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended?
isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
No puede ser, es que él está tan ido, o sea, está como que es hermosa,
He's saying to
perfecta.
her, that's a confession.
No, yo creo que el mundo... Yo no creo... La verdad es que meter 5 de no termino. Sinceramente, el mundo es una mierda. Permanece. No, Yo no quiero que el mundo se acabe.
Then I didn't end the world.
Entonces no destruí el mundo, no puede
See,
ser.
she didn't confess anything. She,
Ni yo.
I'm sorry.
did. We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free
Debo,
us of our
muchísimas
misery,
gracias.
to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
Pido perdón, Amo. Claramente hay que perdonar las mujeres.
She made the
Lo
best
amo,
decision
no me
for
entiende, y a la
her.
vez
Don't be
es
so
igual que el
quick to
galán.
assign kindness. You're just open.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. What? No, she's a prisoner here. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with
muchísimas gracias.
any
Aquí creo que
idea
se
we
acaba
came
de
up with.
suscribir y no me
Am I
sale.
the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Soy un galanazo, gracias por darte cuenta, pose seductora. Ahí me salió. Dawei, muchísimas gracias por los 2 meses. Es bastante, muchísimo los 2 meses. Porque se enamora de la princesa. Yo me enamoré, ni bien la vi.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not
que
to be
perdón está arriba, acá abajo es el
trusted. So
que
go
castiga,
ahead
no
and
puede ser.
slay her.
Rescatarlo, no hay más opciones. Y Dawei, en serio, gracias. Esto es por ti, Dawei. Ya 2 meses bastante, gracias.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another... You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths. And if you try anything that might
No sé si
harm
ya
our
volé.
dearest,
Ya me
I
imagino que
will
volé.
end
No
our
puede
life
ser.
without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end? You
Como le
approach
saca
the
la mano.
princess
Pero este es
and
un
gingerly
tipo
slide her
bicharraco, ¿no?
hand from her bindings. That
Estamos
shouldn't
perdidos.
have
El narrador
gone.
es el único que está pensando
Guess I
con la
have to.
cabeza de arriba.
I told you, there's no life more worth it.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you.
Nos intentó
Thank you so
matarme.
much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a... If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our
The
side?
power of love, me encanta.
What do we do now?
¿Quieres ser tú? Tenemos que irnos a ver para después decir qué hacer después.
Let me guess. Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone...
I don't actually know.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. You're so gullible. He's the only...
I think I want to leave.
The princess closes her
Ay, me va a
eyes
salir
in
con algo
deep
aterrador,
reflection.
creo yo. ¿Qué hubo, no? ¿Cómo están? Berudora, ¿cómo estás?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you?
Quiero que me digas qué es lo que quieres hacer. Seguro algo querrás. ¿Quieres destruir el mundo? Es lo que quieres marchar y decirnos más tarde. Si lo que quieres decirte, nos iremos.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they... We have each other. We don't need them. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you
Mantecosos
love-blind
enamorados,
fools have
hombre.
left me with.
Que me
You
digas,
and the
hola,
princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face. That's a familiar mood. Did I do that last time? Then you should know.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here?
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairness is enough with this true love nonsense. You just
La
let
que
her.
conoce. El ser es tú.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run... Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every... I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Creo que vamos a abrir si lo intentamos juntos. Esto está chupador y la verdad.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
No puede ser.
And the lock clicks and the
No
door
puede ser. El poder del
open.
amor.
Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
No puede ser.
You and the princess make your way upstairs and... The blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from... You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Te odio, me encanta.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, that's not how... Yes, what he said, that's not how this works. Obvious.
¿Y si nos quedamos aquí y construimos una vida juntos? Va a ser de interrupciones, se toma una acción, nos vamos. Si construimos una vida juntos.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need... That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not? Did you suggest that? You answered me.
But the door's right...
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our She's not wooed by you because staying here and...
Tu total indiferencia ante el destino del mundo me tiene un pelín preocupado, por eso quiero que nos quedemos. Hazme caso, quedarse es lo mejor para los dos. ¿Qué pasa? Basta con proponer, tú tienes razón, nos vamos. Nos lo puedes proponer.
I don't know you.
No te conozco.
This is really what you want, though.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy, but she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. If we just say the right things. As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest. Oh, what? What is he doing? Are you sure you want to know? You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasp...
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you...
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the disciple. And yet, It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch.
No puede ser.
Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically.
Te quiero enseñar mi corazón se volvió muy literal.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give.
Oh, I see. It's beautiful.
The princess. Everything goes dark. Yes.
Los cuidados nos morimos así. Felices para siempre.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly...
cierto, es la cabaña.
Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what. Now. He's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info... Right on cue, here's the... Thank you. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's... terrible.
Voz del... Y justo a tiempo aquí está nuevo, bienvenido. Voz del héroe, claro. Perro.
Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so... I'm going to describe the interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls. They're before you, there's...
La última vez no lo usamos y la vez anterior ella lo utilizó para matarnos. Está la voz del gallo. La última vez estaba aquí y no suele quedarse tan callado.
Yeah. We're better off without him if you ask me. One less... Is that so?
Acercarte al espejo.
You cross the room. He couldn't see... Oh, what? Just ignore it.
Del brazo.
You reach forward. Your figures. And then you push the door open.
A ver, ¿qué más? ¿Qué
Marvel,
más?
it would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, if the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy. Don't worry about it, boss. I'm not. But I appreciate... Well, if all of this has thrown you off... No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercut.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened, why are you so on edge? This is much... Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When I'm nice, that is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner.
Hola, y no estamos bajando, estamos subiendo.
This
Explícame.
hall, like the one below,
Hola, esto,
is
atrás de
grand
ella.
and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with
En el
scenes
trono
of chivalry
extremo,
and
es un
courtship and romance. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain
Ella tiene,
around
creo
the
que la da, o
princess's
no sé qué
neck.
tiene.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind.
Isn't that better?
¿Qué es este sitio? ¿Qué es lo que sucederá? Cuando estás has dicho algo de una escena. Lo siento. Empujar la silla para levantarte. Dar la vuelta a la princesa. ¿Qué es este sitio?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in.
Am I ever? And look at... Yeah. And after more than that,
Mira, no
you
tenemos nada más
begin
que
to
hacer.
feast. And the princess follows suit. The food is more exquisite than you ever could. You tear it. This really is... It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table. The food is good. Again. You tear it. A good meal is still a good meal. And we didn't... And then it's over.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it.
So the shadow
Esto es una
sweeps over the
alucinación.
table, clearing the old
Esto es
and
una
laying out the
alucinación
new.
loca.
The meat is
Inhalada por
fine.
tanto
Well,
trébol.
food it does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting
Pero
worse.
es parece que lo está
And we haven't
empeorando.
had so much. Regardless of quality, it's over again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did
Again, the shadow replaces the meat. I'm so... Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? At least you still have the memory of how...
I'm so
Estoy harta de
As
esto.
the
¿por qué?
words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows
No creo que
deepen,
hayas dicho nada
dancing
malo, solo has
angrily
dicho lo que
across the stone.
sentías.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not...
No quiero que él se enfade conmigo. ¿Has dicho él? ¿Quién es él?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place
La voz
for
que me
us.
susurra palabras cariñosas al oído. ¿El galán? Creo que ha creado este lugar
Is
para
she
nosotros.
talking about a real voice? Like us, but we're at the head of the table.
Sombra, ¿no tienes nada que decir? Vale, hemos comido, lo que hacemos.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving
Pues
us
es
the
una
cold
sombra entonces, no es
shoulder,
un
I say.
trono. Es que el trono es aquí.
Asserting, regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't...
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask. He says he's tired. I don't think he'll...
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we...
I don't know. Maybe we could... Yeah,
algo?
that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing
¿Qué
across the
carajos es la
table.
sombra?
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That's...
Great, we don't even... I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like... What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and
sea,
you and the
podríamos
princess
jugar,
do
pero-
indeed
¿Te
figure
das
it out
cuenta que
as
todo
you
esto está todo
go.
raro?
And what a
Tiene
game it
forma de-
is.
tiene forma
The
de
tension
raro.
between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start. She only made us start over because we were winning.
Porque
Time
vamos ganando.
passes. You boom. And there you have
Noche
it.
de juegos, gana una partida con la ayuda de una voz manipuladora.
Oh, you
Supongo
won.
que esto
I
podríamos
guess we can
sacarlo
play
más.
again.
Time passes. There is a long pause.
This isn't fun.
You don't need me to... The princess visibly panics as another torch
I know.
sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more...
Yeah. The game's just... The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, and so you do. And it is fun.
Se me hace tan
In
extraño.
fact, it's all... But then
Este
you
mundo
get
se me hace
used to the
extraño.
additions. More pieces are added. The feelings flat. Winning and
No me
losing
interesa mucho
become
leer
nothing
esto
but
porque es
ends.
simplemente descripción del
Out of
juego.
ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time.
Sí, nadie quiere seguir jugando, niña. De nuevo las llamas arden con más fuerza y la sombra se
I'm
apagó otra
happy.
antorcha.
I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive. Yeah.
Es solo la antorcha, no te pronuncias los... Algo está mal en este lugar, hay que apagar el resto. Tenemos que hacer de esta sombra. ¿De verdad eres feliz aquí?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating.
Yes.
She's being defensive.
Estamos, la verdad, tienes que decirme cómo te sientes realmente.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances.
There's just one left.
¿Qué crees que pasará?
I'm too scared to say.
Si fueses cualquier cosa en el mundo, ¿qué sería? ¿Qué elegirías tú?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying.
Me siento vacío, así que ya está, ¿eh? ¿Por qué lloras? ¿Estás bien? Esto es un asco, puedes abrir los ojos, yo sigo aquí. No hay nada que mis ojos estaremos oscuras, lo siento, todo lo que ha sido culpa mía. Dar muerta a la princesa. Esto es un asco. Puedes abrir los ojos, yo sigo aquí, ¿vale?
She raises her head, mascara.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
The princess's eyes dart.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly...
Do you still care about me?
Pues claro que sí, no creo que te importarme nunca. Oh. Lo que pasa no ha sido real, esto sí es real. No sé si alguna... Que dice, no sé si alguna vez me has importado, pero puede que ahora sí. Solo quiero mancharme, ¿no? Dar muerte. Esto ahora sí es real.
I don't know what this is.
Me gustaría descubrirlo.
Me too. And I don't think we're going to find anything here.
Ofrecerle tu mano.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her, the corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave... He's right, you know. You're giving us... Yes, well... I've seen my fairy tale ending, and well, this is less work for us. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me. Even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. He's really gone. No boss anymore. No one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to...
The stars are so beautiful.
Mátala, porque quieren que la mate. Pero es como un monstruo. Vacío una estancia en silencio, un silencio cómodo.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
No, la princesa tira hacia ti. ¿Qué? La princesa tira de ti hacia ella con cuidado y juntos des un paso gracialmente. El único ritmo que os guía es el latido de vuestros corazones que palmitan perfectamente al unísono. Su rostro deteriorado y cansado se ilumina cuanto más rápido os movéis. Su sonrisa, leve y triste, se ensancha hasta mostrar únicamente un afecto genuino. Según la Lalante, eso es una mala idea. La impulsas para que dé un amplio giro y alargue sobre todo lo que quieres. Oye, qué lindo. Intercambias una mirada que parece durar para siempre.
Thank
Volvió.
you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
No, brother. Otra vez. Y va en serio, bailad juntos en el final feliz. Pero no es tiempo de contestar, ni nunca la tendrás, es hora
She's
de
gone.
irse.
And is that a...
Pues creo que tienes miedo, es el fin para ti, pero no para mí. No va a pasar nada, confía en mí, ya hemos aquí y tú siempre te asustas.
But it feels so bad. Like, look, if he thinks it's bad, I'm with him. What is that supposed to mean? You better watch your back.
Los restos te has desentrañado, claro, es que me abrí. Ir a la entrada. A la cabaña, creo que decía la... Te encuentras la cabaña. Bueno, una cabaña, ¿no? No hay nada.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
¿Esto es una pregunta retórica? ¿Lo sabes tú qué es? Hay árboles y hay estrellas y también hay gente, creo, al menos se supone que debería haber gente.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears. We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
¿Qué opinas sobre este receptáculo?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart.
¿Será un corazón honesto?
Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
No sé de qué le estoy llenando, no sé si es bueno o malo. ¿Sabes qué pasará cuando llegue tu
If I
despertar?
did,
Yo hubiera despertado, claro. Cuando me mandas de vuelta no estoy solo, hay voces que me hablan, algunas soy yo, pero hay unas que no. Lo llamo el narrador y quiere que te mate. ¿Tienes tú algún narrador? ¿Tenía uno de los receptáculos?
no. Their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Sí, no sé por qué, pero sé que es un hecho. Sí, no sé qué haré cuando lo encuentre. Sí, y cuando lo encuentre los dos por fin tendrán una respuesta.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
¡Oh, qué fuerte!
One.
Un
Whatever you
receptáculo.
bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular.
Falta uno más. Hay algo que encontré que se te traiga.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart.
No voy a volver, voy a quedarme aquí. Estoy listo para regresar.
The next time I see you, each of us will find I will be here, waiting.
¿Será mala la siguiente? ¿Será buena? Un corazón honesto, comparte tu final feliz con ella. El héroe
You're
y la
on a
princesa.
path in the woods. You're here.
Ya
You
solo es
make
uno
your
más.
way up. We're not going to go... Ignore him.
Ya falta solo uno más.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
No quiero
The
matarla.
blade
Debo poder... Y se al final de la princesa, pero solo oyéndome.
her voice
Hello?
is... Don't let...
¿Me dejará?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging...
Okay.
Hay algo que no encaja y no vale para que volver a ser para inventar palabras. Es que preguntarle esto,
Oh,
ya se lo he preguntado.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just...
You have all the explanation you need.
Pero quería verte que todavía no sé qué creer. Empiezo a creer que es cierto.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
That's... How long was...
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to...
Me han dicho, esperaba que tú me lo dijeras tú. Eso ya lo había preguntado, creo. No, pero esto... No, por eso no creo que sea un peligro en realidad.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me.
Thank you for believing.
You walk up to the chair, large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful.
Maybe there's some way to break the chain? Or if that doesn't work...
She offers, if we were stuck down here long enough, you attempt to...
A ver, me va a cerrar. Y claro, es que no me va a dejar.
Your shout, your... Easier.
I heard the door.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of...
A ver si te saca el brazo, ta.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives... Okay, there's no going back.
You bastard. Were you...
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she...
You've made
I thought we'd... Don't, as you ready or forget... Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you see...
No quería.
Are you seeing the princess? Her shining eyes watch. We can only hope the wound... This is the end. Before you can...
La bestia. Esto ya vemos.
You're on a path.
Ir a la cabaña. No quería hacer esto, pero...
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. The blade...
No creo que me va a dejar igual.
And now it's gone. No steel claw. I guess we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need. The door to the basement. The air... She growls.
I can smell...
She sounds almost impatient.
Brother, si me bañé hoy.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch.
Uf.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be. You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away. Remember, she is... You're not. It doesn't matter what she is. You don't. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
A shiver rushes up. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce.
¿Dónde? No oyes este infinito. Vuelve a estar encadenado. Estamos a salvo. Estás a punto de caer. Eres como un libro abierto. No tenemos por qué matarnos, lo sabes, ¿verdad?
There's a shift in the humid air and something enormous. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined. I guess that's it then. Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't. You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you.
You spoke when you needed to act.
The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin.
Me está derritiendo.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. Her chains.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards. The distant creaking of ancient wooden steps bare.
And then it was gone. And I was here. A new enclosure. I learned from my wounds.
Does that work? Could she free herself? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is real? Stop. We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before...
Puedes hablar con la cabaña.
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't...
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning...
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way... We are drowning in death.
Voy a preguntar antes de tragarme. ¿Sabes? Que quiera liberarte, ¿verdad? No puedes obligar a dejarte salir de aquí. Que yo quiera mi libertad no implica que quiera con la tuya. Es que... Vale, puedes irte, pero... No.
I acted on my will, fledgling.
and you acted on yours.
As the princess
You
definitely
can't hold me forever. Every creature craves freedom. You will too before you die.
will to never truly flesh. Your vision finally begins to blur. Your eyes, what
Se te
little
derriten
air
las
remains
órbitas,
in this
brother.
rancid stew of flesh and slippery organs, is finally too foul to breathe, and your
Inunda
lungs.
todo y mueres. La espesura. Es que me encanta porque yo no la deja salir
We
igual.
are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold
Brother.
and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's he? That's not the princess. I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, let's get our facts straight. What happened?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye.
Shut up. The rest of you.
Cállate, cómo le cae.
What happened? Can she hear us if we talk?
Voz del
I can hear
perseguido.
everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you...
That's just because she devoured us and we dissolved away.
Ya ni siquiera conservamos
We don't
nuestro
think we're
cuerpo.
still here, though.
¿No es mejor
She
así?
ate
Se comió.
you.
Y ahora estás convencido de
And
que
now you're
estás tapado con
convinced that
ella.
you're stuck together.
La que has liado.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together.
Mira, supongo que sí se ve.
We're one. This is how we're
La segunda,
supposed to be.
Debe ser
Can't
un
you
bug. Es
feel
que
it?
este vestido no... Dice, no hemos convencido de nada, ni estamos atrapados el uno al otro, somos uno, así es como se supone que debemos ser, ¿no lo sientes?
I guess that's it then.
Ese ente que nos observa, ¿qué es? ¿Para qué iba nadie a hacer nada? A mí me gusta ser así. ¿Por qué no eras un monstruo? ¿Acaso no me gusta? Siento la presión del exterior sobre nosotros. ¿Qué es que debemos hacer al respecto? Así es como se supone que debemos ser, pero ¿y ahora qué hacemos?
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength.
She's trying to use you.
Estamos
After
tratando de
everything
liberarnos
she's
del
done,
narrador.
you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly
Investigar, recuerda, ahondar en tu interior y buscar la libertad.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty?
I can feel a thumping. Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay.
Please, stop.
Don't look at it!
No lo contemples. Enterrarlo ya antes de que sea demasiado tarde.
No, you can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your...
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is
No sé,
within us.
yo le estoy haciendo mucho caso, pero
We
los dos
just
son
have to
malos.
find it.
Ahondar en tu interior, pero el pasado sí existe, lo recuerdo. Ahondar en tu interior y buscar la libertad. Un atisbo de algo mayor, acepta tu transformación.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere. We just need you to do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. What is he going on about? What does he know? This is all too much. Why can't we just let her do as she sees? You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is me.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do.
Ah, mira tú.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is
El narrador
impossible.
come.
All he has are words, and words aren't real.
Pero nosotros sí.
I can hold us together for a little while longer.
Of course we do. To the ends of...
Confío en ti, buscar la salida. Brother. Es que entre que suena loca.
Find anything if I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay,
Porque
I'll
quiere a
do
la
it.
princesa. Podemos loco, ¿no? Pero si encuentras algo, está frío y liso. Cede suavemente y se parte bajo la presión de tu conciencia que lo aplasta.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right,
Si no
I think it's
quiero?
too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side.
Quiero liberarnos a todos.
No, stop!
Pero sus ruegos desaparecen con el sonido del cristal rompiéndose. Durante unos instantes, la princesa y tú observáis a través del agujero más diminuto del mundo, el lugar donde debéis estar.
Is this
como
what he
hierba,
kept
¿no?
from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
Como hierba creciendo.
We need to be there. We won't be safe until we are. We won't be whole.
Y entonces
Where did
desaparece.
it go? Why is everything so cold?
Volvimos al coso.
She's gone. And there's that,
Ah, acércate al espejo, no tienes tiempo de esto.
this, that. I don't want to.
No eres absolutamente nada. Pero es imposible, no puedes ser nada. Centras la vista y ves una figura débil y envuelta en sombras más allá del reflejo. ¿Eres
I
yo?
think you know what I am.
Hola, el narrador. Una grieta se abre en el centro del espejo y entonces se rompe un poco más y más hasta que el espejo se convierte en trozos irregulares de cristal roto. Así que eres el narrador. Me preguntaba si te vería alguna vez. ¿Hola? Tiene ojos y dientes. Si no eres yo, ¿qué eres? Tengo mucho que hacerte. ¿Te duele cuando se rompen esos? Lo siento, yo no quiero destruirte. ¿Servirá de algo si miro por mi ojos te preguntas? Cada vez que tengo un peso de ti. ¿Eres parte de mí o eres otra cosa? Tú eres quien quería que diese la muerte a la princesa. ¿Por qué? Me he encontrado contigo muchas veces. Yo me suponía que ciertas preguntas que hacer. ¿Qué es este sitio? Destruir el espejo. Me preguntaba si
The
te vería
narrator.
alguna vez.
Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder...
¿Te duele cuando se rompen esos? Lo siento, no quiero. Todo se rompe. ¿Qué es? ¿Eres parte de mí o eres otra
No,
cosa?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective. From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that is...
Ah, tengo que preguntar con... Investigar. Me he encontrado con muchas veces. ¿Has sido el mismo tú? No, ya nos dijo que no. Versiones de ti, ya lo habéis dicho antes. Así que en realidad estaba conociendo distintos tú. Se suponía que no debía haber todo esto. ¿Qué es este sitio?
construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide you. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart. But you're waking up to your true nature now.
Espérate. Después de... ¿Crees que alguien merece vivir? Yo quiero saber por qué quiere que le mate. Si miro por el otro lado, cada vez te pregunto algo, pues que... Así que eres consciente del bucle. Muchas de las veces que nos encontramos negaste incluso... ¿La gente fuera saben esto? ¿Son conscientes de lo que quieres que haga? ¿Cuál es mi verdadera
Of
intención?
course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bone and the patterns are wiped from the sand. When the board is reset, who will remember them?
¿Cuál es mi verdadera
You're the
identidad?
long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
El Dios que creé para liberar el mundo de la muerte. Después de todo lo que crees que yo quiero ser yo, un Dios. Siempre supe que eres. ¿Qué eres? ¿Te pareces a mí? Si no eres yo, ¿qué eres?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others.
Sigue rompiendo. Espérate. ¿Cómo se supone que voy a liberar el mundo de la
By
muerte?
slaying the princess.
Dando el muerte. En
Once
cuanto
she's gone,
desaparezca, el
everyone
mundo
will get
podrá
to
existir
exist
tal y como es. Se
exactly as
acabará
they
el
are.
miedo, el caos
No
aullante.
more
Solo
fear.
se
No more
vivirá
howling.
para siempre. O sea que la princesa es la muerte. Después de todo lo que... Yo quiero ser yo, un dios, siempre soy... Muchos como todo... Empecé a tener... Te duele cuando... Porque eres tan de repente también. ¿Por qué me
Perhaps they
negaste?
thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to... Except for me, I can tell you for a
A ver, ¿por qué quieres liberar el
If you
mundo de la
need to
muerte?
ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can...
Puta. O sea, sí, ¿qué es la princesa? ¿También la creaste tú? ¿Eres un dios o lo fuiste? ¿Es que esto es...?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Muerte del autor, quédate sin preguntas. Hay un montón de preguntas. No le voy a dar muerte, quiero que sepas. No, a ver, aún no sé lo que voy a hacer. Creo que se te acaba de...
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
Ya sabes lo que tienes que hacer. No, le dijiste que el narrador la quería matar y ahora eres el narrador. ¿Cómo? Cuando el último fragmento se rompe, te ves a ti mismo con una nueva claridad. El silencio eterno, todo esto eres tú. El narrador tenía razón, eres el silencio eterno, un dios inmenso y creciente. Y ha llegado la hora de que despiertes, todo esto eres tú. Ir a la cabaña una última vez. Un corazón curioso y hermoso, llévala a la espesura conectada a ella. No hay ningún receptáculo final, no hay absolutamente nada. El estornudo en mi casa y me asusté. ¡Salud!
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Yo también te he echado de menos. ¿Sabes qué es decir? Oído nuestra conversación, yo soy el silencio eterno, pero la verdad es que no sé qué significa realmente. Ella esboza una infinidad de sonrisas como respuesta y espera pacientemente a que continúes. Yo soy el silencio eterno, pero la verdad es que no sé qué significa eso realmente.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct.
Pero quién
He
carajos.
was deluded by his fear of death.
¿Y ahora qué?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature. Is when the echoes spun us from one into two. He gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our...
Hay tantas historias que hemos dejado incompletas, ¿de verdad podemos irnos sin más? ¿Y tú no tienes voz ni voto en todo este asunto? ¿Por qué dependo de mí? Vamos a hablarlo. Aún tengo muchas preguntas para las que necesito respuestas antes de tomar una decisión. Si te dejo salir, todo el mundo llegará a su fin, no puedo hacerlo. Si vas a convertirte en esto desde el principio, ¿para qué he hecho yo nada? ¿Acaso importaba qué caminos escogieras y todo eso? Esto es muy cierto.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at the violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then a web of nerves, laying upon a web of nerves, laying upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other, pierced.
Investigar, responder a la intervención de apelar vuestra humanidad. Hablas de la vida y de la muerte, del cambio y del estancamiento, pero ese asunto no tiene nada que ver con todo esto. No has hecho más que tener un sentimiento. Te como es como si el mundo no puede existir sin ti, pero yo existo sin ti. No quiero tener nada que ver con la violencia.
But violence has defined the form of everything between us. Do not
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
No has hecho más que... ¿Cómo me sienta yo que la muerte, el sufrimiento y el olvido no recaer en nosotros? Si nosotros podemos defender a la muerte, somos responsables de aquellos que... ¡Esto me... Lo entiendo, no tenemos por qué seguir peleando, iré contigo, solo que no sé cómo hacer. Detener la pelea antes de tener que rendir. ¿Cómo me sienta yo que no me... Espérate. Investigar. Responder a la intervención del receptáculo directamente. Me alegré mucho por poder bailar contigo.
And dance with me again, and you'll never have to stop.
Few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrive?
No me hace falta convertir mi corazón.
I'm aware of what it did to you. The understanding you've returned to me is a gift. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul. And endless growth. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture.
Si hubiera sabido que eras en realidad, no me habría dado tanta felicidad. ¿Cómo no te iba a ayudar? No quería que nos ayudáramos el uno al otro.
Then help me again. We are...
Cuando vuestro enfrentamiento pierde intensidad, empiezas a temblar, pues tu voluntad se desvanece rápidamente.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is, there is no constant. There is... Open your eyes and accept what... Es fácil creer en lo mismo que tú cuando puedes verlo todo tranquilamente desde arriba. ¿Qué crees que pasará si nos fuéramos de aquí?
quiero luchar contra ti, pero ¿cómo nos marchamos? Debo luchar por un mundo mejor. Es que, brother, esto de ser el no liberarte es literalmente horrible. Es como, no aceptas. ¿Qué crees si nos fuéramos de aquí?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born.
Pero no tiene sentido dejar vivir en...
It is from my vantage point.
Brother,
There is no something else.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to...
¿qué héroe eres tú?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're...
No te digo cuánto me alegro de oírte.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there.
It's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Estoy listo.
Then let's go.
Ah.
And here
Principios
we are.
extraños.
I'd
Da
say we
lugar
were
a
back where
finales
it all
extraños.
started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Ah, claro, la que encontramos en el primer lugar. Lo voy a dejar aquí. Si no te importa, me quisiera hacer descripción por los viejos tiempos.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did
Es
he?
cierto. Y ahora que lo pienso, están las chicas aquí.
I
todas.
always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied. It's gone though. I think it, and I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things...
¿Nadie más ha conseguido la
It's just
cabaña?
us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the... And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this.
El narrador se ha ido, ¿verdad?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if
Qué extraño todo ese viaje a investigar. Estamos mejor sin él. La verdad, no es que cómo sentirme al respecto. Es curioso, pero después de todo lo que hemos hecho pasar, me pone un poco triste que ya no esté. Entrar en el
No
sótano.
blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us. If that's what you think is best, then that's what you think is best. I'm just along for the ride at this. Those windings. Yeah, it was a real...
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of...
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. And forward we go. We should... That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found
No
a
sé
way
cómo,
to
pero
move
logró
outside of the
salirte del
script.
guión. Gracias. Nice.
Are we missing a page?
¿Acaso nos falta una página? No tuve la oportunidad de hablar contigo antes de que te llevara. Al menos, no con esa versión de ti. Siento lo que te hice. ¿Cuánto me alegro por fin verte? Creo que no quiero ser un dios, que todas son correctas. ¿Eres la misma que eres allá afuera? Ay, mi amor, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué princesa eres tú? ¿Tienes el mismo aspecto? Bueno, ahora que hemos llegado al final, ¿puedes decirme tu nombre? Y yo soy yo tratando de preguntarle el nombre. Nada, todo este asunto ha sido injusto para... Ha sido justo, no ha sido justo. Nada de todo esto ha sido justo, pero ¿y si nos vamos aquí, punto? Siento lo que te dice no, porque traté de no matarte. ¿Cuánto me alegro verte?
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told between us, but this moment is
¿De alguna forma?
unexpected.
Yo también.
Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
Creo que no quiero ser un dios. ¿Eres la misma que eres allá afuera?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world.
¿Está feliz? ¿Está feliz? ¿Está triste? ¿O apático?
But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them. We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you.
Es que,
It
¿cómo
took
aceptar
courage for
eso?
you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. We find that courage beautiful.
Good.
But that's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about. I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us.
A ver. ¿Qué princesa eres tú? Creo que no quiero ser un dios.
Hard agree. Seems overrated.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside so.
Bueno, ahora ¿me puedes decir tu nombre?
We're just a stranger. But that doesn't mean we
Sí,
have
sí,
to be
decimos su
distant from
nombre.
you. It just means that we'll always be a...
That's sweet. But it's also... I think it's only sad if...
Nada, todo esto es hijos para nosotros.
Is it unfair if it's...
Was it not? We found you at the end of all things, and you found us. Is that not fair? Would this moment be what it is without the pain that built to it? We know we must sound like her, but it's how we feel. Everything that happened to us seems so important now.
Besides, I don't think fairness has much to do with anything.
That's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we...
After all we did, she's just...
It's so tempting to speak as she would. To simply state that we're
Escogí
all
todas
of
las
them.
opciones porque
But there
quiero
were
ver el
also
diálogo, no
something
porque
new.
siento que
We
le haya
don't
hecho
know if you'll
algo
find that answer
malo
satisfying.
literalmente. Porque en mi defensa
Perhaps you'd
no
rather
leí
hear
la
that we're
primera
the first
opción.
version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others. Yes. That feels right to us.
It's her.
He'd hate that. So you should do it, even if he isn't here anymore.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves?
Sí,
Is that
vámonos.
what you want?
Investigar, cogerla de la mano. Siempre he querido salir de aquí contigo, pero no me gustaba la idea de ser un dios. Quiero que salgamos por la puerta de este cabaño siendo lo que somos. Me gusta. No saberles una razón por la que quiero hacerlo. Da igual lo que implique. Lo importante es que vamos a salir juntos de aquí. Eso es lo único que quiero. ¡Oh! No saberles la razón por la que quiero hacerlo. Fuera lo sabíamos todo, pero esto no. Sobran las palabras, irte con ella. Es que
After
brother.
so many iterations,
Vámonos.
so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
Sí, brother.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Nos la arregláis bien solos. Investigar. Gracias por todo.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard...
Cogidos de la mano, la princesa y tú abandonáis el sótano por última vez. Mientras subís las escaleras, un silencio reconfortante llena el espacio, que antes rebosaba de violencia, palabras y pensamientos bulliciosos. Sin embargo, hay cierta energía en el silencio, una especie de electricidad. La expectación antes... Dios, la expectación ante lo desconocido. Dice, muchas veces las veces que he visto a Nuevo cagarla por sobrepensar. Es un naturaleza. Dice, me está encantando, pero conozco a Nomo y solo estoy esperando cómo la caga esta vez. Esta vez no la cae. En lo alto de la escalera, la princesa se detiene con los ojos clavados en la puerta de la cabaña. Notas cómo le tiembla la mano. Por primera vez en su larga y corta existencia, duda de sí misma. Ya no tiene ningún papel que desempeñar y lo sabe. Aún así, sigue existiendo. A continuación, cruza la habitación en dirección a la puerta, tirando de ti emocionada.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Te quiero. ¿Quién la abre? ¿Estás preparada? ¿No sabemos? Luego nos espera ahí afuera. Sé que no tiene sentido, pero es porque yo te quiero.
And we love you too.
Oh. Bueno, y ahora que pase lo que pase, lo afrontaréis juntos. Creado por... Good ending a la primera y chinga. Oye, mi instinto no estuvo tan nada malo, Qué buen juego, bro. Me acabo de jugar el mejor juego del mundo. A mí también me encantó sobremanera. Hola, qué buen juego, ¿no? Ay, es que era que el juego de terror. Igual estuvo como medio de terror, ¿no? Para lo que fue. No tuve fe en Nomo y lo hiciste. No, yo tampoco me tuve tanta fe. Dije, va a tocar hacer... Ni con guía, brother. A la primera... Yo dije, me va a tocar... Pensé que eran verás, ¿cuál fue mi coso? Pensé que eran finales más cortos. En plan, pensé que iba a ser como una run cada 10 minutos. Y dije, va a ser como ese juego indie RPG que me toca hacer como 20 finales y me va a tocar adivinar cuál me toca y no. Resulta que es como un final. Me imagino que si lo hubiera cagado con todas las decisiones que tomé, me hubiera tomado otras 3 horas completarme las otras decisiones. Me alegra. Gracias. Yo también estoy orgullosa. Me alegra haberlo sacado. O sea, sacado lo que yo quería sacar a la primera. GG y con mis decisiones. Usualmente nunca me pasa. No, más bien sí me suele pasar de sacar el final que quiero. Pero me asombra. Me siento contenta. Gracias por el abrazo. Y gracias por quedarte, Wolf. Estuvo súper lindo. Oh, finalmente gracias. Y agradecimientos a otros. Nuestra canción termina el juego. El final bueno no cuenta. ¿Este no es el final bueno? Muchas por jugar. Como muestra de gratitud, aquí tienes el orden de las pistas de una lista solo para ti. Si quieres sacar una captura de pantalla, puedes ocultar pulsando H. Además, ahora que has completado la historia por primera vez, has desbloqueado la galería. Puedes acceder a ella desde el menú de la pestaña de recuerdos. Investigar, unirte a Discord, unirte a la lista de correo, volverme. Empecé a jugar otro juego. ¿Recuerdos? ¿Será esto? Hay más, nótese. No está armada, ¿verdad? ¡Que cagué! Feliz para siempre. Todo lo que no sabía que querías. Hola, los espacios intermedios. El fin de todo. El héroe y la princesa. La pesadilla. Mira encerrado en el estado de tu mente. Todo esto fue hermoso. O sea, no voy a volverme a jugar el resto de finales, ¿va? Con este final, hacemos otro directo platina. No, ¿qué va? No. Fue mucho. Pero me agradó haberlo terminado. Me gustó un montón el juego. En verdad, gracias por quedarse hasta ahora. Y nada. Fue un juego muy bonito. Me fascinó. A mí también me encantó. Es que ni siquiera tengo palabras para describir cuánto me gustó el juego. Fue demasiado, se sintió demasiado bueno. O sea, este tipo de juegos ya casi es de los que no se ven hoy en día. Demasiado perfecto. Si pueden comprarse el juego, cómprenselo. Me encantó. Saquen el resto de finales por mí. fue la cosa más bonita que he jugado en mucho tiempo. Y me siento muy contenta. Tengo una penita en el corazón, pero al final... ¡No! ¡No! Pero al final fue un final feliz. Así que nos quedamos con eso. Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias a los que hicieron el juego. Y ya ahora sí, con esto yo me escucho. Adiós.